Well, I think you're both not fans of it, so boxes in it. So I'll put you some crate tokens down the edge. Yeah, so you got crate tokens down there. Right, have fun. I shall catch you in a bit. Okay, welcome back to the stream. This is Sith Taker Tim, and we're back with Game 2 this evening. We are playing the new X-Wing. So this is XWA new points format. So it's a 50-point game. We have new points. We have new loadouts for some ships. We have a restricted list. We have new point scoring for scenarios, and we'll cover all the different bits if you aren't aware of what's been going on. We do have some betting, so we'll get that going. This is game 2. If you missed game 1, that was Illy versus N Sniper. That is available to watch back on Twitch and YouTube. It was Galactic Republic versus Rebel Alliance, and for us today we have Scum and Villainy versus Galactic Empire, which should be a good game. Liam will be joining me at some point, and yeah, we will discuss lists and bits and bobs. So we'll go down Andy's first. So it's a little bit different. We've got some Scum and Villainy. We've got the IGs. So just very simply, there's IG 88D on Han. You've got A and C, and they all basically share the same abilities. So, IG-88A. At the start of the engagement phase, you may choose a friendly ship with the calculate on its action bar. So that's all 4 ships. I think the autopilot drone has it as well. If you do, transfer one of your calculate tokens to it, and then after you perform a calculate action, gain 1 calculate token. Notorious, which is after you defend, you can spend a charge to strain the attacker and you re-roll 1 blank result when attacking a strained target. Advanced sensors allow you to do an action before you perform your maneuver. Thermal detonators, rig cargo chutes. Rig cargo chutes interesting, that's dropping debris. IG-88C is after you perform a boost, you may perform an evade action. Has Fearless for the range 1 front arc modifier. Also advanced sensors, proton bombs, rig cargo chute. Title basically just means they all share the IGs. Okay, so 88D just copies their ability, that's fine. So Han Solo has engine upgrade, so can do the boost evade. Gamut key at the start of the end phase, you may spend 2 charge to choose 1 or more. To choose a ship at range 0 to 1 with 1 or more circular tokens during the end phase, circular tokens are not removed from the ship. So yeah, basically keeping calculates or evades, I guess. Does have trick shot with Lando's title. That's quite an interesting build. Do like that. It's very interesting actually. I used to fly Brobots back in the day. And then autopilot drone probably will be docked on the Falcon, I guess, because then it can use its shield. Whilst it's undocked during the system phase, if you're not docked, lose 1 charge at the end of the activation phase. If you have 0 charge, you are destroyed before you're removed. Each ship at 0 to 1 suffers 1 crit. Interesting. But yeah, betting is live. Exclamation mark bet. 1 for Andy, 2 for Chris, and then the amount you wish to bet. You can type all if you wish. And then across the other side of the board, it's very much a blast of the past. So it is 3 Inquisitors, with foresight and proton rockets. So foresight is after enemy ship executes a maneuver, you can spend 1 force to perform this attack against it as a bonus attack. So it's a bullseye shot, 2 dice. Whilst you attack, you may change 1 eye to a hit result. Your dice cannot otherwise be modified. So basically using foresight before they've gained an action, or performed an action. We got Littendry in the TIE Heavy, which is while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2 performs attack. If you are in the defender's side arc, the attacker may reroll 1 attack dice. So yeah, won't be able to use that with foresight, but can use it on the proton rockets. And then Goron is a start engagement phase. Choose an enemy ship 0 to 3 with initiative lower than yours, so all the others. They gain an evade token and remove 1 non-stress red token, so that could be a target lock. And Goron has elusive. We are playing. He says. We are playing salvage mission, so I need to update that. So salvage mission, half points, and it's 50. That should all be done. Oh no, okay, autopilot drone is not, unless he's going to dock, I guess. Interesting, I would have thought you'd just had him docked. I guess unless he's thinking he can perhaps get a few turns of scoring. Do let people know we are live. Would be appreciated. In fact, I will do a quick share on here. Where are we going? Stream announcements. Copy text. XTC. Hey Rich, hope you're well. If you are at a loose end, Rich, and want to come and talk new points and stuff, feel free to join me in the snapshots chat. If you're just watching, that's all cool. With game 2. Not well, dying. Ah, you sound about as enthusiastic as Liam, but hope you feel better. So it's an interesting scenario as well, because obviously, you know, it's all about picking up crates. Scenario points have changed now, so it's 2 points if you hold an objective and 4 points if you hold more objectives than your opponent. Slightly less of a split as we got in what's the thing I'm thinking of in the previous version of the game. But as we saw last game, you know, chance engagement was still important for points. So Illy even had a turn where he claimed the centre and got 4 scenario points for holding the centre. And I will do another Old Art giveaway to celebrate the new points format from XWA. So xwing.life, if you're not aware, will take you to all the new stuff. If someone does !XWA in chat, that should bring it all up. Betting is live as well. So !bet space 1 for Andy, 2 for Chris, and then space the amount you want to bet, or just all, and that will bet some points. So Han is setting up at the top of the board, both aggressors down the bottom. You'd imagine Han's going to turn right and rotate, but we shall see. I mean, still don't quite get Andy's plan with the autopilot. If you're not locked, if you are not docked, lose one charge, start at the end of the activation. Okay, so potentially you could score an objective, but we'll see what he decides to do with him. He might dock, he might not. Players setting their dials. Be interesting to see how much foresight triggers. Because we know Snapshot got limited, but Foresight hasn't. So there's a new restricted list if you're not aware. So rather than XWA errata and cards with pips, they've now created a restricted list, which is just certain copies of cards and pilots. They've now restricted the amount of copies you can take in a list to stop stuff like this sort of spam happening. Although I guess 3 copies isn't terrible. We'll see. Yeah, could be. But a big thanks to Andy and Chris for playing on stream. Do appreciate it, as well as Illy and Noah who played in game 1. They are off and running. And Chris is first player. Possibly having a few discussions of what is going on. I mean, the autopilot drone is cheap. He's, what, 3 points? So, what's that, 17, 13? Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, I would have thought you'd just have him docked, though, and... But we shall see. So, there's like a red stock from the autopilot. Takes the stress. The IG's initiative 4, so they will go after all the Inquisitors. That's what rules reference, that's what I wanted. I said about looking at docking, wasn't I? Dock. Dot ship to deploy. During the system phase, a ship at range 0 of its carrier can dock with it and be placed in reserve. So, okay, so if Han gets close enough to him, he could dock at the start of the next turn. Hey Will, I hope you're doing well.
Hello there.
But yeah, this is game 2 this evening. If you missed game 1, that was Illy versus N Sniper. That is available to watch back on Twitch and YouTube. And then, yeah. If it doesn't let you do a bet at the moment, just need to watch for a little while and you'll accrue some points. So far, I think Owen's the only one that's placed a bet so far. Hello, Liam. Oh, hang on. I need to... how did I do this last time? I need to turn on... Because obviously the people want to hear your voice. Speakers. Right, try speaking now.
Hello, everyone, adoring fans.
It's that special kind of energy that you just vibe. It's good.
I do, yeah. It's I've been told I'm very high energy, and people just can't keep up with it.
But anyway, what do you reckon to this then? We got Brobots on the board.
I've only seen Brobots on the board from Andy when he's played on stream since AMG made the changes. It's nice to see them.
Yeah, I mean, I was a 1.0 Brobot player, so yeah, I quite liked seeing it. And obviously, I've flown a bit of Scum recently, like Scum Han and stuff like that. So I'm like looking at this list, like, oh, this fits, does it?
Mine, Alex. Mine.
Connor says, "Who won the Illy game?" Well, that sort of information could be done by just rewatching the game.
It was Illy.
Yeah, it was. But Green Dice had a fair bit to play with that, I'd suggest. Obviously, Illy is a very good player, but so, thanks for the sub, Ladrian.
Can I gift you a sub yet?
So interestingly, this Han can boost evade because he's got IG-88D crew, which seems quite terrifying. And because of the boost, he's probably got close enough now where the autopilot can dock. Can he not start deployed?
Yeah, you can, I think.
So I don't understand. You're just giving it. Oh, maybe you want to lose a charge. Maybe it's a tactical thing, so that you can basically fire out the autopilot drone as a bit of a bomb. So we're heading into turn 2 now. I'll reopen betting for people that want to bet. Exclamation mark bet. 1 for Andy Cameron, 2 for Chris Black, and then space all if you want to just bet any of your points, or you can put in an amount. But this is interesting. This is my second game observing of the new XWA world. I'd say it's quite interesting watching the first game because I'll see points are like weird. So I was trying to, when I was looking at the score, I was trying to like say, well, okay, so this is kind of like a 10-5 game now. Sort of looking at the score and stuff like that to try and think how it should feel. They were playing very quickly, but it seemed like a low-scoring game, and I think that just may be because it was chance engagement.
I'd like, all through playtesting, like I'd jump in to watch a playtester's game, and I'd be like, oh, it's pointless me jumping in because this person's already at 19, and then I'd have to stop myself from leaving the room and saying bye, because I realised then there was like another 31 points to go, and it was only like 8 points had been scored.
Whereas people just see Liam turn up and just disappear, and they're just like, oh god, what do we do to him?
I wouldn't dare.
Okay, start the student show range not to with 1 or more sectors. Oh wow, okay, so he keeps the calculator and the evades on Han as well, the gamut key. I'm absolutely not stealing this for possible testing.
It's not 5-site anymore, is it? Because there's only 3. Why am I looking at this? Just look at the actual table.
What?
I was looking at the Twitch instead of the actual table.
It's because you were going to sub, that's what you were going to do.
Ah, that was it. And then realised my sub ends on the 5th of November.
Well, Turn 2, and Chris remains first player. What do you think to the list selection for both players? So I've already sort of covered the upgrades and rattled down it. Is there anything in particular?
It's nice to see robots. I think that's the more interesting list because we just haven't seen them. I mean, they don't have identical loadout. One has got Notorious, which has already thrown me, and then we've got Big Punchy Han. But then on the other side, we do just have pure efficiency. Although, Lindry. Okay, so there's some efficiency with the rerolls. If you can't get the lock with the Inquisitors and a focus, it does give you an additional reroll. And then Goran, who's just an absolute pain.
So it looks like Litton's possibly going for the reinforce here, because I think he's being awfully brave, although I imagine 2 Inquisitors are about to come rocketing in on a 5 straight focus boost or something.
I mean, it's not outside the realms of possibility to do like a 4 forward boost with red here.
Okay. Just doing 2 forwards and focusing. Are we going to see a crate picking up for red? So that's red picking up a crate. I think that's still important because that kind of forces. Well, he's not moved the autopilot drone yet, has he?
Did it dead stop?
It did last turn. Yeah, just do a 1 forwards. Yeah, he did red stop last turn because I thought he might have docked.
I've never flown a ship that docks.
I don't think I have, in fairness. Like, if I have, it's normally started docked. So I have flown. Can't remember if it was the autopilot or if it was something else, but I have flown that in the same list as Han. But I started it docked. So it looks like it's going for a coordinate. Coordinate and invade onto yellow. I suppose that's useful because, you know, if Foresight was to trigger, at least he would have a defensive mod.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to trigger. No. Which is why I was a bit surprised we didn't see a slightly faster move, but maybe he's quite happy just to exchange some long range shots this turn and then push the... oh, that seems all... a brave from Andy now, so he's boosted in. He's probably doesn't get to do that, does he? Foresight, isn't it after you execute a manoeuvre?
And he has.
There's a boost, wasn't it?
No, it's a 1 straight.
Hang on, did he boost first and then do the 1 straight?
Yes. And when you boost with one of these IGs,
You get the evade. Yeah, that's interesting. But surely just do the 1 forward and you wouldn't have got Foresight and then boost.
Yes. But he's probably hoping he can reach out and get that fearless attack into...
Oh no, I mean, but surely you manoeuvre and then boost, not boost with advanced sensors and then... I don't know. He has also boosted into Procket range, though.
Only 1 Procket, though.
Yeah, and I suppose they are still 3 agility.
The interesting thing here is where does Lytton go next turn?
Yeah.
It's got to be a 2-hard to the right, hasn't it?
I'd imagine so. So we saw green and yellow both use their foresights, and I think he had to basically use all his evade tokens there. Actually, he won't have 2 evade tokens, will he? Because the coordinate was the evade action, so you can't do it again.
Correct.
I think there's possibly some overcomplicated jank on show there. This could be interesting though, if Han's got range into green, because that is probably not obstructed. It's close.
Let's have a butchers. No, not obstructed.
I think Han needs to pick up a crate though, because otherwise Andy will give up 4 points, but he might just try and go for a target lock instead. Or take him some more calculates. So Goroning off the target lock and giving green an evade.
Oh, I hate.
Oh, I've been disconnected. Do you want to just jump into their voice chat and tell them I'll reload the table?
Yeah.
That's strange. So my internet's pretty good. But I say the stream looks to still be up, so we'll wait for TTS to reload. Definitely some just yeah, good old technology. So we'll just reload the table. Go, and then I should be able to load this. Is that the most recent save? Yes, unfortunately. Where is Liam? Hey guys, alright, so we're back in the room. Unfortunately, the autosave looks to have rolled back to before the IGs moved. So you just need to do those. I don't think there's any damage, was there? But obviously force got spent and bits and bobs like that. But
we'll just run that through.
Yeah, I'll just pause the timer on the table, but I'll let you guys work that out.
Cool.
Don't forget to restart the clock when you're ready.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right, pause that as well. Let the players reconnect. So, yeah, good old technology. I'll tell you what we'll do whilst we're waiting for this to all get started. Should we do a giveaway? Let's do an Alt Art giveaway.
Am I eligible to win this?
Yes. I'm not going to send you anything, but you can win it, sure. Exclamation mark loot in chat. If you've got a sub, you get 2 entries.
Yeah, 2 entries for Liam.
But yeah, we'll win some alt art. So little giveaway to celebrate new points and obviously new X-wing. So yeah, get your bids in. There's a small chance I could come back tomorrow and do some more streaming, but we'll see. Look, I've got the day off tomorrow, so I thought I could stream a couple of games this evening.
I might be about to play a game tomorrow.
Well, I think I need to play some games because obviously we need to work out what to fly in NCX and Tauntaun team events. So Andy may be technically impaired. He shouldn't need to reassign new dials though.
Where are your cats, Tim?
I've kept the door closed so you can't set dials. He isn't the same colour. Yeah, because I think it's basically locked to the player colour, so they should be assigned to the purple player. See, this is, look at me and my tech support. Hopefully this all works now, because hey, yeah, alt art giveaway. Feel free to exclamation mark loot in chat. We'll keep betting open to the start of the engagement phase as well. We've got 2 minutes to enter the alt art giveaway if you want to. Exclamation mark loot and you get some free alt arts from me. Because I'm a generous soul, aren't I, Liam?
Sometimes.
What can I say? So how was your battlefield night?
It was good. I shot lots of people, but I also got shot a lot. And I don't like that.
I used to play lots of Battlefield back in the day, but it has been a while.
I love Battlefield. Such a good game.
I really like Battlefield 1. That was quite good. The World War 1 version.
That one confused me because I kept getting attacked by people on horses and I couldn't do much about it.
me and my brother had lots of fun playing that game. And then you had the... they weren't called... Were they called Juggernauts? I can't remember what they're called. But it's... Dreadnought. Was it Dreadnoughts? I can't remember. But it's like the airship or the battleship would come in and stuff like that. Or the train. But yeah, that's a really cool format. Right, anyway. Are we ready to go?
Suppose. We're seeing some shoots.
So we need to restart the timer, which I'll do now. So, let's say he's shooting green. 3 hits out of hand, seems pretty decent, but he has got focus evade on this Inquisitor. So yeah, 3 agility, spends the evade, everything's fine.
For now.
It says Han not shooting. I don't know if Han didn't check range, unless he checked the range before it crashed.
They would have rolled dice though, wouldn't they?
Oh, I don't know, Liam. Probably. These, yeah, greens haven't been great. So shields down on green. Do you want to jump in their room and just double check, or? I mean,
Okay.
I think yeah, it's only a 2 dice shot. I think they might be doing it now.
Yeah, they did.
Two into 4. I can spend a calculate for 2, and you might as well because they've got 2 whole left. And we see wiggles. Everything is fine. What were we worried about? So that's all the scum shots. So let's see if the Empire can do anything better. I like to see that the mod bot is keeping Connor in check.
What, is he talking a lot again?
Yeah. So range 3 from yellow into yellow IG. Oof, gets 2 out of hand. Has got 2 calculates on this brobot. All the evades. May want to save some of those for the next shot. So it looks like Lytton may go next. So it does have a sync laser cannon. He doesn't get calculates, does he? Because he's reinforced.
Correct.
1 hit. Oh, that would be a objective that's not locked. Evades again. And then is this range 2 in bullseye? It's very close. You may want to just spawn the actual bullseye. Not sure if the bullseye template was in range 2, but pretty decent. Gets 4. Probably just about. And there he is. Missing. Well, that's where always evades were needed. So shields down on yellow. And then, importantly, gets 4 scenario points because he's the only one holding a crate.
And now we've got to figure out how this escape craft docks, because there's no way you can let it do what it wants here.
Oh, it's dead. It has to dock in the system phase. During the system phase, a ship at range 0 of its character can dock with it. Oh, actually, can it do in the activation then? Ship. It's probably... Is it on the card? It's not the rules reference.
I honestly have no idea.
Okay, so it says after a ship that can dock partially executes a maneuver and overlaps a friendly carrier ship, it may be placed in reserve. So essentially, it has to fly at Han.
Yeah, you just do a 3 forward, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
And then Han gets 2 extra shields.
2 extra shields, and then he can fire the drone as like a missile.
Yeah.
Where are we at? So giveaway is done. Right, let's pick a winner. Nana Antonio, congratulations, you won the Alt Art giveaway. Say something in chat just so we can whisper at each other.
He said give it to Liam.
I do not believe that.
That's what rigged means.
He's won previously anyway. I'll send you. Right, and where's the betting up to? I think I will close that now. So, favouring Andy ever so slightly. Probably happened before that engagement.
How many bets did we have in total? Was it 3?
7.
No.
Need to restart the timer. It's about a minute off, but it's close enough. Going to turn 3 now. So Andy got half points, which is 5 for one of the Inquisitors, but Chris got 4 points for holding an objective and more than his opponent. Chris is still first player. See if we get a few more foresight triggers this engagement phase.
I need to look at this aggressor dial.
So Goran's gone for the system phase barrel roll.
So it has a 4K, and because Lytton has to move, that 4K will fit unless one of the Inquisitors moves to block it, which I don't think will happen. Oh, he's dead?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Do you want me to just jump in and check? Because
Well,
we don't want any feels bad if that was the intention, do we?
it looks like he's possibly looking at a coordinate.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's going to coordinate yellow. I mean, yellow could go for the boost and evade, I guess. And then do...
Yeah.
Okay. Might be able to get some blocks, but... I guess the Inquisitors, though, probably don't care if they get blocked.
No, that's the issue with munitions that fire off of focus, isn't it? But again, they might get blocked. They'll take that stressful focus, and then Han goes, "How about I shoot you?" Looks like he's just coordinated and evade though.
Yep, hard one from Lytton. Like, I would have been tempted to possibly boost forwards with yellow, because that would have blocked the heavy at the sort of a bit further back and also stressed it. But
And there's a small chance it could have hit a rock, I guess.
might have called the K turn here. So green's turned to cover the K turn, yellow's come forward taking a focus. Green's already fired its procket, so it doesn't have that. Red won't be doing. Won't boost him because he's holding a crate. So advanced sensors calculates with yellow.
This will be a K-turn, I think.
Yeah. So 4K goes off, but that surely triggers foresight. Yeah, it's 1 to 3 in bullseye, isn't it?
Yeah. Let me just check. Yeah, 1 to 3, bullseye, 2 dice.
It's whether or not he wants to spend the force or keep it for defense, I guess.
I mean, you only know you're taking... You know yellow can't shoot you.
Hmm.
So I think you just take it.
It is only a 2 dice attack, but yeah, so it gets 1 hit. With an evade token, 3 agility, like maybe just holding the force and mods, because you could even use it on offensive mod. But yeah, that bounces, but may not matter. So red is going to do an advanced sensors boost. Gets the evade and is doing a 4 forwards. So that's going to be a problem for red Inquisitor.
Wait.
What?
Wait. You can't advance sensors of boost and get an evade action.
I think you're right, isn't it? Is it specifically one action and then you can't perform anything else? Can you not do the link?
Nope, because it specifically says 1 action. You cannot do any other actions this turn.
Do you want to go and have a chat with him?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess he just doesn't do the evade, which is probably fine. Yeah, so it's probably not a big deal. Like, yeah, he probably doesn't matter too much. Han's an interesting position. I feel like he's going to go over that rock next turn, and I don't think he has a way of negating it. Let's get Han's card. Like, I guess advanced senses was probably the historic thing, and it might have been that back then you could do the boost evade.
Yeah, so he said, well, in that case, I'll just do a full forward boost into the evade. I was like, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't like where Han is right now.
I was just saying that. He's going to take a few shots and then he's going to take the rock next turn.
I mean, we could see a massive variant spike that just kills Lytton before she does anything.
Yeah, maybe. Still 8 health though. Oh, autopilot should be dead. I believe.
I'll let you jump in for that one, mate.
At the end of the activation phase, if you're 0 charge, you are destroyed. Drone blows up. Only 3 points, I guess. You get a few coordinates out of it. So Han is looking at, says, I guess you take range 1 into Lytton. Gets you what, 4 dice?
Yeah, so you'll have 2 4-dice shots going into Lytton now. There's a variant spike that kills her. I'd love to see it. That's confusing me.
He's only rolled hit crit. Has he forgotten that? Who do you shoot?
Green. He's gone into green.
Killed green with direct hit by things.
Which stops damage going into yellow.
Yep. Little bit of luck, but yeah, you gotta take it sometimes. I think he should be. Yeah.
What's the overlay say?
I think he should be on 10.
We'll do it at the end of the round.
That's not a great roll. I think this is red, so it looks like 2 hits going into Red Inquisitor, who has double evade tokens. He's absolutely fine. And I guess the Goran evade there was to make sure that he didn't drop the crate, because that's 4 points for Chris at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So yellow into Lytton. Looks like we're going to see a calculate spend for 2 hits and a crit.
There's definitely a crit going through.
Oh, actually no, he's going to keep the calculate because I guess Goran has got a shot. So, did he spend?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Goran's got a shot, but you've got an evade, so it's fine.
What's a crit on that one?
That crit is Disable Power Regulator.
Yeah, it's quite scary because that's what I thought it was, and that's me zoomed out looking at it.
But you got your new fancy setup now.
No, I think it's because I've streamed so many games now that I get a rough inkling of how the text is laid out on the card.
Fair.
So if I'm Chrissy, I'm probably shooting everything at Han. I mean, Han is actually cheaper than the Brobots. But yeah, yellow has got an evade and 3 agility, whereas Han does not. So that's a focus spend for 3 hits for Goran into Han. Was it not obstructed? No, it wasn't. Just it was range 3 though. So I can spend a calculate, dodge 1, takes 2. So Lytton range 1. Ooh, hit crit. I think is that a reroll for Lytton, and that's gone in. So that's shield crit. God, imagine if you had an autopilot drone docked here.
Yep. 2 extra shields.
So weapons, yeah, weapon failure on Han. And then yellow, complete whiff.
Heroic.
No, listen. Oh, gets a crit. Han says, "Is an evade." And then probably Red Inquisitor. I would be tempted range 3 shot into Han. Yeah. Like he has got yeah, he's got the force as well, but doesn't need it. 2 hits. He's range 3 into Han. But both going, I believe.
Yeah, there's no token there.
That's half points on Han. I guess one thing just to be slightly wary of, robots have got bombs, so you could see double thermal drop from red.
Oh god, yeah.
And then 4 points there. 4, so I make it 10, 18. Cool. So end of turn 3. So it's 10, 18. So what's that? 4 plays 5 roughly in old points. No, a bit more than that, isn't it? Yeah, 4 plays 7. But yeah, Han is probably flying over a rock. I mean, do you sloop with Han? Do you like slooping right or something? Just trying to think if Goran can block this.
I mean, Goran can just do a 1 hard to the right. Focus up.
Don't forget he has got the sensitive control, so he has got the system phase reposition if he wants it.
Yeah. It's difficult to stop. It's a 50-50, isn't it? Oh, I'm joining. Sorry. Yeah, it's a 50-50. You either go right and stop that 4K, or you go left and stop that 3 sloop.
So what are you going to be playing with new points? You still CIS, Nantics, all that sort of goodness?
I don't know. I am personally struggling to build a list I enjoy, or like the look of. Nothing I've put together at the moment sparks joy. But I think that's just a jarring change.
You need to find something.
Whatever I put together just doesn't feel good.
Find something that makes your opponents sad. That's what you need to find.
That's Chertek. No, I might go back to Scum. Boba Fett in the fire spray looks appealing. And Eamon does.
Yeah, fire sprays. Yeah, solid chassis, and I think it'll be interesting to see how a 20-point fully tooled up Boba goes into sort of this new XWA points world. Could be interesting for sure.
I think Boba's a ship that'll start off strongly as people experiment with lists, and then the existence of Boba will then force people to look at probably higher initiative things, and then we'll just see a drive for I6.
Yeah. No, it could be. I'd be interested to see how all the swarms work out as well. You know, there are a few sort of knocking around that could be there. I don't know if I told you yet last night that I'd written a Malorus swarm, so it'd be interesting to see how things like that play out with the aces as well.
Yeah. I did put the only list I have in my list builder at the moment is a Serisu Drea swarm.
Yeah, I think. Well, we chatted after the podcast last night. We did a few bits, didn't we? But that's the thing. It's like it's. So we had a chat on the Tauntaun server today about obviously fixing lists or not, and I think it's good not to fix a list because like I'm all over the place. Like I don't mind fixing faction and staying on the one faction, but there's so many things I want to try. Like I've seen Andy play this list. I'm like, oh, I quite fancy giving this a go. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how these things play out. Right, I think just about getting dials set. I mean, these guys are certainly not playing as quick as Illy and Noah did. I think they've got 7 turns in. We're still half an hour left on the clock. So, are we going to see anything in the system phase? Like, I guess red could drop thermals, but yeah, there is a worry that harm gets blocked on the rock and then maybe thermals is bad.
He's still got a lot of health, hasn't he?
Yeah, until he takes 2 bombs and 2 rock damage.
One ion token on Lytton.
Yeah.
And she ideally wants to rotate this turn. But I don't think there's a way for her to do that.
Yeah, I think where the position Han is, I think you're just going to bump with Lytton, aren't you?
Yeah, so you're going to bump with Lytton, which means there's a good chance she does not have a shot.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to see bombs being dropped. What is it? 7 and 7. So yeah, looks like we're getting 2 thermals possibly. Not sure.
Yeah, it's 2 thermals dropped. Just one is being sat on by Han.
So roll to the right with sensitive controls for Goran. I mean, red IG I imagine is just going to do a K turn. Oh, hard 3 away from red. I mean, I don't mind that at all because he's just holding a crate and he kind of sort of forces Andy to either pick one up or not. Red focus after the bump with Lytton. Yellow does the hard turn.
Don't like that.
Yeah, because
the IG is now going to be able to get a range 1 modded shot into Lytton.
Well, he is looking at barrel rolling. He's got his finger over the maneuver, although I think, I thought, yeah, he looked like he was barrel rolling in, but I think, yeah, you want a barrel roll out. Takes a red focus, which
that blocks the 3 sloop.
Well, that definitely does.
Hard 4K is not blocked.
Okay. I mean, I probably would have done the sloop instead of the K, but we shall see what Andy's dialed in. Possibly considering other actions. I guess you can't do anything else. So yeah, it's over to the IGs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So red is going to do boost the left with advanced sensors and then do the K. Oh no, do the sloop. So does get. Did he gamut last? Yeah, he gamut last turn. That's where he's got the evade and focus and does the sloop in front of red. So putting pressure on that crate carrier. One bank from yellow does bump into Lytton. I think he's got out of shots though. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no shots on yellow.
Might. It may be close enough to one of the thermals. Taking the red calculate. Han's just done a 3 forwards, which doesn't clear the rock.
Might be close.
Oh, he did bump. Somehow has bumped the nub.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah. So it has just clipped the nub at Goran.
So the K turn would have been amazing there.
So takes 1 damage for the rock. And gonna take at least 1 thermal, possibly 2.
Yeah, it's 2.
And Lytton's got the shot.
But Lytton's also taking 2.
Yeah. But at least Lytton's range 0
Yes.
to the IG that's behind him.
But it could be 3 into 0 dice depending on what we see from these thermals.
Yeah. So, first bomb goes off. I don't think IG's taking either thermal by looks things. So Han's taking a damage. He's just rolling it together. And it looks like Lytton's taking a damage. It's just 1 dice per bomb, isn't it?
Yes. But if you roll a crit, you take a crit as well.
But eyes are strains, aren't they?
Yes.
So I think Han and Lytton are both taking the hit and strain. Yeah. So Han should be... Yeah, Han, yeah, he's put the strain token on now. That's not great for Han, because I think he's down to 3 hull now.
He does still get 1 edge though.
For the obstruction.
Yes.
Okay. So I think it's just the range 0 shot.
And the IG up top.
Oh, could you not drop the strain? Why didn't you drop the strain? You drop. I get why you dropped a stress. Yeah. He shouldn't be double stressed anyway. Yeah. Actually, you could. Yeah. I think dropping the strain's better. Because obviously you're going to take his range 0 shot, and does he only have 1 agility to start with? Yeah, so he's got the evade token from Goran, so you might as well drop the strain, otherwise that's pointless. Oh my word. 3 hits and a crit from red, so he needs to spend that and his force, and takes a shield but drops that crate. So that was massive variance, but...
And you just put it as close to the middle as you can here to ensure that a 1 hard doesn't catch him.
Yeah. Yeah, like right behind him. In fairness, right on top of the rock. The big rock, that's where I'd put it. And then... Andy Cam, this is range 0. Where's he rolled 4 dice? Here. Rolling 3. Still gets 2. Rolls an evade anyway, so it takes 1 damage.
Was only taking 1 damage there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Half points for the Inquisitor.
No, that's Lytton.
No, he's already had half on Lytton. Oh yeah. What? I thought it would have been underlined. I don't know.
Because he was on 10 points for killing an Inquisitor.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Lytton took a damage from the
Oh,
bomb.
the bombs. Yeah.
He forgot to.
I think Lytton's just rolled 3 hits into harm. Is it obstructed? Is obstructed.
100%.
Yeah, he gets double. He gets the obstruction from the pilot ability as well.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
So survives on 1.
Yeah. Han's ability is whilst you perform an attack or defend, primary attack or defend. If the attack is obstructed, roll an additional die. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's on 1. And nobody gets any objective points this turn. Now, Chris does need to be slightly mindful that there is a proton bomb that could come out of yellow.
Yeah. I think the play here is you probably just do a 1 back to the right. Ooh, no, because you don't want to risk staying on that rock. So let's leave Han for another time. But you'll see a 3 bank providing it's blue for the aggressor. Which it is. So IG-88A will 3 bank in. You'll probably see a 1 bank left. No. 3 bank boost into Lytton. You'll do a safe move with yellow so that you can get your double calcs and then pass them to red. And I don't even know what you do with Han.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? Probably something like... He just has to go left, doesn't he? So probably what the 1 bank is blue. So left bank, and then he can always boost evade. He's got weapons failure anyway, so he's not going to be doing an awful lot. Just wants to try and stay alive and keep his points safe. Oh, that crate's gone. Yeah, take that off the overlay. Yeah, currently nobody is holding any objectives. Because this would be the perfect turn. If you didn't have an ion bomb, this would be the perfect turn for like yellow to scoop behind an IG and pick up a crate. But because Lytton's just going to do what, a 1 bank left ion maneuver, or can he go straight? He might be able to go straight there. Yeah, he can go straight. And the straight maneuver is probably better because you're more likely to block the IG, I guess. Because the IG is going to have to do a left bank.
Yeah.
Actually, the IG probably doesn't drop a proton bomb.
No, you need to play it safe here.
Yeah, because if you get blocked in place, then yeah, you don't want to take your own proton bomb.
I feel throughout this game, I can definitely feel a lacking from IG88A. It feels like it needs Fearless in the positions that Andy's put it in.
Yeah, he's not even Notorious Strained. Chris is still first player. He's been first player every turn this game.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's only Goran and IGs, I guess. So, we are going to see a double thermal bomb drop. Oh no, sorry, he hadn't spent his charges from last turn. Like, dropping one thermal's probably not terrible, because if Red decides to fly over the top of IG at least, then, you know, there's a chance you halve him. We are going to see a proton bomb drop.
Bold.
I mean, yeah, it's risky for sure, but maybe he's dialed a manoeuvre that he feels is definitely safe. We'll see. Like, equally, you know, I think it is worth it because both Yellow and Goran could be coming close to it.
Yeah.
So, a hard one from Yellow, probably focus boost, I'd imagine. Yeah. Stops a K turn from Han, or at least threatens him. Oh, see, he has turned over the top, so if there was a thermal detonator there. But Red picks up the crate again. I think Goran's fairly safe there. It takes a focus. So let's have a see where these IGs get to. Ooh, here's the one bank, and it is blocked, but I think he's got far enough away from the bomb.
Yeah, it's not hitting him.
Can take Red calculates. I wonder if this forces Red aggressor to pick up a crate.
I don't know. I mean, if you've picked the right move with Han, you get another turn out of him. Here's a 3 bank. You boost in all day.
Yeah, just go and hit Lytton at range 1.
You hit Lytton at range 1 because you'll pass a calc to Lytton as well.
Yeah.
To Red, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, he is possibly picking up. Yeah, he is picking up.
I'd go for the murder shot here.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it both ways. Like, you could still kill him. Range 3.
I mean, Han
range
could have
2.
done. Oh, there you go. Yep, not taking any shots.
Well, he can still.
Yeah,
but he can still do the boost evade if he wants to.
he does have a weapons failure.
Yeah. But he should get obstructed. Might actually no, he's not. He's not obstructed at all. But it would be 2 dice because he is stressed.
Yeah, but I'd rather take unmodded 3 dice. I feel like he's definitely forgotten that.
Yeah, although he could also pass 2 calculates, couldn't he, to Red now?
Yeah.
Keep 1 on Han. Yeah, so nobody gets hit by the proton bomb. Goran farces an evade to Lytton. That probably keeps Lytton alive. I don't. Goran can't remove stress, can he? It's non-stress red tokens.
Correct.
I'm going to get ready to tab weapons failure.
Yep, please do.
But he also may have forgotten that he's got stress, so it'll be 2 dice either way. No, I think Chris just moused over it, so he's probably just reminded him. Looks like yeah, at least one calculate's been passed over, so it looks like he's kept 2 calcs on yellow. Does spend the evade, takes no damage.
You're still taking 6 dice.
Yeah. Still a good chance. So, this shot can be modded. So.
Oh no, that was the range 0.
Okay. So, probably might as well spend the focus here. Or what was that? What was that? Goran should have shot first. Ah! So yeah, Goran's got to shoot first. And those crits might matter.
Yes. We need a squiggle and 2 paints. We did not see a squiggle and 2 paints.
Oh yeah. But
1 crit goes through.
yeah, he has to spend both his calculators because he's not going to be using them anyway. The crit is direct. So importantly though, that is also half points. So it just keeps Chris pushing forwards. So now we can do the range 0 shot, which probably gets 3 hits now. Single crit. This is red shot. Okay. Gets an evade. Yeah.
Stunned pilot.
Nobody cares. And then range 0 shot gets 2, so needs to see paint. He does not.
No paint. Lytton dead. Wah, wah, wah.
No shot from yellow. Okay, and then should be 4 points at each player for scenario.
Yep.
So
2
I make.
points each.
Sorry, 2. Far too keen. I make it 22-28. I reckon they're listening to. One of them's listening to commentary. Because they added 4 points and then corrected it to 2 because I said it wrong. Cool. Okay, so end of turn 5. 22 plays 28. Yeah. So Chris is definitely ahead. I feel like he's actually in a pretty decent place because yellow surely drops another proton bomb.
Yes.
Which causes Goran some issues. Although Goran, I guess, could system phase boost.
Yeah.
Not sure that's a great thing to system phase boost.
You could just system phase barrel roll.
Yeah, but with a proton bomb, unless he goes left and then turns left to pick up a crate.
Yeah.
Red can turn in, yellow could turn in. Problem is though, I mean, I suppose yellow is undamaged and has a procket. Red still got his procket and only lost a shield. But yeah, hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Obviously, new XWA points and everything on display. 50 points we're playing to now. If you missed game 1, it was Illy versus N Sniper. That is available to watch back on Twitch and YouTube. And no doubt I will have some more streams going on at some point. I have got family up this weekend, so I will be out of the way for a little bit, and then we'll be back with a podcast next week where we can chat about, obviously, perhaps how our games have gone this first week. But anyway, certainly some interesting things on show. I think it's going to make the next few months quite interesting for X-Wing. Lots of possibilities and things, and I guess we might even see some emergency points updates if 1 or 2 broken things have made it through playtesting.
Yeah, I think that adds to the importance that people are filling in feedback forms after a game. Like, if you notice something broken or something that is potentially MPE, please flag it, and if we get multiple reports saying the same thing, that's when we look at taking action. I mean, every single report is read by the feedback team anyway, but the more feedback we get, the better experience we have going forward.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's a good thing, isn't it? Like, hopefully, we've already seen that, playtesters and feedback is being taken on board. Andy is first play in turn 6. Possibly could be the last turn of the games, depending how quickly they play. Got 10 minutes left on their clock. Evening all. Are 3 fat ships more viable after new points? Probably, but again, very early, isn't it? Like, I guess scenario points are worth a little less. So, killing ships is worth more, and that works for and against those fat ships, because they probably give up more points when they get halved. So barrel roll to left with Goran. How does he remember the proton bomb? One bank from yellow. Yeah, just go focus boost in. Be pretty much just turn in and evade with red. Okay, I suppose he's got the crate, so perhaps a bit more wary about taking damage.
Yeah, and you've got the force as well, so you may as well keep it, because on average, when you've got a focus conversion and a blank to evade conversion, a force evade should generally get you 3 evades.
So red has banked into the right, and we'll just have to take calculates there. So we'll see if yellow's gone straight or 3 bank. That was getting close to that rock. Yeah, thought that was quick. I think he's got bullseye for foresight there.
I don't think he spent foresight knowing that Han's coming up the right as well.
Yeah.
Because Han can do a 3 bank, he will then be able to repair his weapons failure, and then red can pass a calculate to Han because he has the IGA AD crew, which means you'll then be taking more dice than you'd like.
I mean, Andy might be contemplating picking up the central objective here.
I don't think a boost to the right fits. Boost to ship left, because there's potential there that could have got you a fearless. I don't think you can avoid taking that rock.
No, so I guess it all.
No, the other one hard.
Yeah. But then does he not possibly clip the other obstacle?
Possibly.
Yeah, it's close.
It's a horrible space to be in.
I think medium bases pretty much go corner to corner, but... Yeah,
No. The phrase you're looking for there is medium bases always fit.
Yeah, so Goran, saw the bomb and said, "No, thank you, sir," and has turned away. And then, Han does have arc, but does have weapons failure, so does he fix that? Because currently there's no stress helping him out here. Unless he was to shoot backwards, I guess, but... Han's on 1, so you you definitely can't afford to be shot by yellow. So bomb will go off, doesn't matter. Han gets his evade.
I would have been tempted to do a 3-bank left with red.
Yeah, I mean, he's undamaged, isn't he?
Yeah. But again, I'd want to do that 3-bank to the left because I personally would have Fearless on there. And with the proton bomb being dropped by yellow, I don't think I'd need to pay much attention to where Goran was going, because I personally would feel he'd bail out.
So, range 2 shot from yellow into red Inquisitor.
It's good.
Yeah, spend a calculate, get 3. Yeah, absolutely fine. Spend the evade. Do not care. So he's already got half points on yellow IG. Yellow into red. 1 hit. Yeah. Yep, so then red will Inquisitor will then shoot back into yellow IG. Oh, spends the force for hit crit. But yeah, we're fine. This is it with lots of calculates, force, evade tokens, and 3 agility. It's all just hanging around. So 4 points for Chris, 2 for Andy. For scenario. 24 plays 32, and this will take us to turn 7, which will be the last turn of the game. And yes, it'll be interesting to see if yellow can avoid the rock. It's very close to that hard 1 template hitting the rock anyway, but should be okay. So
that's presuming red just doesn't do a 2 forward and block you. As in Inquisitor red.
Yeah. Well, that's it. So, like, yellow Inquisitor probably does a 1 bank to the left. Just takes a focus, clears his stress. I mean, he could focus boost, I guess. Goran, I don't think you particularly care with Goran. Maybe a 3 bank and just go and sit in the corner.
Goran chooses not to play now.
Yeah.
I think you accept you're taking the rock, and you do a 3 sloop to the left with yellow, you one hard in with red. And a one forward from Han.
Well, that's it. How does Andy win this game? I guess it's killing red. Which is easier said than done.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because they haven't got a barrel roll, have they? It is just the boost. Just saying, if there's a way yellow could reposition to not hit the rock. I don't think so. I'll see with advanced sensors. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning now. So this is late for me on a school night.
I'm getting tired as well.
Your brain's been busy all that battlefield.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's exactly it.
You got much going on tomorrow?
I'm helping my neighbour out do some gardening because he's got his own gardening business. And I'm going to a recruitment agency to see if there's any seasonal work going anywhere. And then I'm going to sob.
You're going to try and be like one of Santa's elves?
I don't think I pass as Santa's elves. Maybe the reindeer that's been put out to pasture.
So we're just waiting for a road roll for turn 7.
I don't think I have the Christmas spirit. My sunny disposition does not stretch that far.
So, one bank from yellow, as I thought. Interesting. I suppose you could have done like a thermal detonator from red on like a 2 straight. Tried to boost to the right and was blocked. So, yeah, I'm surprised he did that. I would have just done the 1 straight. 1 straight boost, because that obviously stops him getting his focus.
He's probably trying to reach Han there, if I'm honest.
Yeah. So he does hit the rock and does clip the... or does bump. Takes 2 damage.
He's off the rock though, which is important.
Yeah. But he is down to 1.
He can get his double calc now.
Yeah.
You want to take it because you know you're taking a 2 dice plink from yellow, and you have 1 health left. Literally different stage.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you have to do it there, don't you? Because... Is red just hard turned in, maybe? Red?
Fix the weapons failure.
Is IG not moving? Oh, he's taking out a lock. Okay, so he's got... I mean... Yeah, I mean, road roll was important here, I guess, because now Goran looks like he did the hard 3. I think going all in on red was probably the better option, wasn't it? Because surely Goran's just doing like a hard 3 and can just focus at range 3 behind the rock, if he's in range. Probably in range, but yeah, just take a focus. There's no turret to worry about. Might just get unobstructed. Might be just parallel or be close. See what
Well, I
the
think at this point you pass a calc from hand to yellow, and then yellow passes one to red.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no, he's taking it off yellow. And then pass one from red, okay. So it did the opposite to what you said.
Yeah.
Is harm not their shoot? So Han gets hit 2 eyes. So I think he's got 2 calculates for 3. And that's a big old whiff from red.
He has.
He had the evade, so he's...
He has a lock as well. He's also got a weapons value.
Yeah, 2 dice from Han. Yeah, because he rolled 3 dice, didn't he? So he shouldn't have got that with weapons failure.
Let's just get worse now.
Yeah, he's got the
Spend
lock.
Spend the lock. Spend the lock.
And his brain's given up. Yeah, then he spends it for 2.
Yeah. So he has had to spend his mods. And now you're hoping for just a big old range 0 feels bad now. You might want to knock those points off though.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do that now. There we go. Should be done. Yeah, but that weapons failure was quite telling, wasn't it? I think he didn't need the target lock as well, did he? So if he'd fit the weapon failure, he would have killed him.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the Reds are not quite holding out for Andy.
If a hit crit sneaks through on Goran though, that could also be a good source of points.
Not sure if that was Goran's shot, unless it... Yeah, maybe he's just taking it now. Hit crit. No. So Chris is definitely getting 4 points of objectives. Whether or not Yellow can kill... Yellow Inquisitor can kill Yellow IG maybe. 2 crits. Is range 3, so he does get 4 dice. And he rolls 2 evades, yeah. So, I think that is it. Should be 26 to 34. Right, well, big thanks to both players for playing on stream. Hope everybody's enjoyed that. Our sort of first taste of 50 points X-Wing this evening. So we've had 2 games. If you missed game 1, do watch it back, or even if you missed the start of this game, watch it back on Twitch and YouTube. Big thank you to Liam for joining me on commentary.
It's alright. Thanks for having me.
And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. So Chris was the winner, which is the player with the least bets against. So we'll pick him and complete. But that's it. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna get off to bed, and I will see you all next time.
Toodles.